to the CoCoTALK GameON Challenge of the Week. We are playing Ms. Pack this week. I'm Ken, and we have Sloopy and Exile in Paradise here. So, yeah, let's play some games.
Greetings, Ken.
Greetings, Sloopy.
Welcome to being the new host.
Temporary host.
Oh, I can't foist it off onto you.
And we're sharing the stuff here too. That's one of the nice things about doing this. We're trying out a new way of hosting this week. So one of the nice things about it is if I have to leave, one of the other administrators can take over the hosting duties. We don't have to switch the feed over or anything. So we can come and go as we please.
Oh, good. I'm going to take a vacation.
No, you're going to play some
Ms. Pack. Ah. All right, just for you. All right, let's see here.
Let's actually see if we're actually broadcasting.
Now, why would you do something as silly as that? All right.
Did I just hear somebody show up? Mark B is here.
And I probably renamed everyone else in the process.
Nope.
Okay. So I wouldn't realize we're actually meeting on here. I thought we'd be playing on Discord and then you share a Discord screen, or how's that going to work?
We're just trying this out this way this week. That's another way to do it if we're going to have more than 10 participants or.
Well, it's also okay.
Yeah,
as long as everyone knows where.
Yeah, I did. I've posted it in the GameON channel.
I never read that.
Yeah. How do I? General. Let's see. Participate. Automatic screen share. Show graphics and caption on top of video. Can show non-video participants.
I'll try to join after you get done eating.
Oh, okay. Are we actually? We're just named CoCoTALK.
Twitch. Yeah.
Oh, it is late. It's named. Okay.
Well, yeah.
On Twitch, yes. I was just checking the title that's named.
Yeah, it's. Yep. CoCoTALK GameON Challenge Live Episode 26.
Looks like we actually just came on. Twitch takes a while to come online. I think YouTube comes on pretty quickly.
I was actually watching Twitch before I came on here.
Oh,
yeah.
Were you?
Yeah,
okay.
Twitch came on immediately for me too.
Oh, mine just finally kicked in. But of course,
0 viewers, but anyway.
My computer super sucks, so that's why if I'm hosting, it has to be this way because trying to run it through my computer. Oh, OG Hugo is in the audience. Twitch takes a while to come online.
And you need to mute the Twitch.
Yeah.
Now I need to mute the YouTube.
Or whichever.
Yeah.
See, it's nice you can. It's nice you can highlight people's messages right into the stream. So.
Yeah. I don't like this.
Yeah, we also have 4 cooks in the kitchen, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will try not to stir the pot.
Yeah, that's one thing we do have to kind of decide is
who's in charge?
Yeah, who's in charge?
Ken, you are, because I don't know anything about this new setup.
It's actually not that hard to figure out. Although there's probably better teachers than me, I'm still learning it. So, but yeah.
Once you get used to the little idiosyncrasies.
Yeah, it's actually works pretty good. Oh, and it actually gives you a live count of how many people are watching. 2 on YouTube, 1 on Facebook, and 3 on Twitch.
Where does it show that?
There's a little
Upper left-hand
eyeball
corner.
right beside the live.
Ah, yeah. Okay. You have to.
So if you
go
put
over
your
it.
cursor,
Yeah,
Yeah.
mouse
where
over
is
it.
OG Stevie? Well, he's not here yet. We're
Yeah.
hoping for him
We're
to
hoping-
show up, but
Hoping for a sighting.
we're hoping for a sighting.
So basically, on YouTube, it's the two is me and Mark, and on Twitch, it's me.
I'm
Mark,
on Twitch.
So on Twitch,
I'm on Twitch.
It's me. All right, so it's me, you, and Mark, and Ken, and someone else.
Oh, we got another person on Twitch. Yay! Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play some games.
Yeah, me too. And let's see here.
Joystick. Oops, and I'm in the wrong color palette.
Yes,
think
you
we-
are.
I think we had managed to when we shared screens. I think we managed to get about 10 or 12 shared on there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still in the wrong one. If you can have up to 10 participants, and each one can be sharing a screen. So it could have up to 20 screens going at once.
I don't think I'd be able to see them that small.
Yeah, I'm having problems because I put that on my portrait monitor, and it's pretty small.
Ah,
Well, for me, each person's about a 4x6. Well, that
Okay,
went weird.
That doesn't look right.
nope.
So across the bottom, you can try different ones.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. If you go to the one to the sharing with the yeah, if you're in that one, then if you want to highlight a different person, you just have to drag them up to the top.
What I was trying to do is how I normally show it with everyone in the same size and in a grid, but that
doesn't
started
work.
fine.
That's this one over on the side here.
When you
The
get
very
with,
first one.
when you get to 4, it'll look a little more balanced. And then if you want to highlight one, you do the cinema mode.
Oh, Jim Rye.
Hello. I just turned on
Hello,
my camera
Jim.
long enough because I was having trouble getting anybody's attention.
Yeah, sorry, I heard the
Look.
bleep and then I forgot to look.
Oh, okay. I'm sharing my screen.
There.
You know what? That's what some of
Yeah.
the rest of us can be doing is helping with that. Like I've got the chat open over here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a show if Mark wasn't looking at the chat. All right,
I'm trying to get the hang of this, playing games and running all the stuff and talking and keeping an eye on the chat and the everything else. Jeez,
It's easy once you
this
get
is
used to
this
it.
is way different than when I'm streaming on Twitch. I never have anybody talking to me or anything.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm
Now you know
usually
what
all
I
by
do every
myself.
Yeah. I'm never by myself. I have all the voices in my head. So it's just normal for me.
Oh, when you argue with yourself and lose?
I always lose. All right. The ghost reverse.
They do.
Oh, jeez.
And they run from you pretty good, too.
I'm personally not very good at this game.
Yeah,
The night's young.
This one takes some getting used to.
that's an understatement.
Did we lose Alan? Did he leave?
I do not know.
It looks as if he did.
Well, he could also have gotten renamed on us because when I joined, Alan's name was default.
No. I think he left.
I think you're right because I don't have any.
I don't see him on the left side.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just have Jim, Mark, Sloopy, and me.
He probably thought there was more than plenty of people here, so
Or something happened.
Well, that was a short game.
So has anybody actually made it past the first screen on this game yet?
Not yet.
I've only played 2. Yeah, this is definitely set up for people with landscape monitors, not with portrait monitors.
Well, I'll flip it around.
Then it'll cover my other monitor.
Well, I mean, you had a chance to remodel.
Yeah, but I want a portrait and a landscape, not 2 landscapes.
Well, it just means you need a third one.
I run out of Computrons. There we go. That's better, but I don't like the setup. I guess I'll have to get used to it.
It's kind of hard to make some of these turns.
Why don't you put VCC on the portrait?
That's what I just did, and the problem is that it has to be very high, so I have to look up at it.
Ah.
My desk was designed for a chair that's higher than this one, so I have to look up at that one.
Yes, I made it past the first level.
No, I had 5 dots left.
Yeah, I'm having problems with the smoothness and
Yeah,
dealing with
it's
it.
a little bit jerky.
and controls.
So OG Hugo says to flip it also. Not sure what tape mode is.
Nope, I don't know that.
What mode?
Tape mode?
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something else, and I was.
So here's a little trick you can do.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I wasn't clicking on Curtis's, but that'll work.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. But this isn't a tile-based game.
It is actually. The version. This version is tile based.
No, I'm saying the game itself is not a tile-based game.
No, it's not a tile based game, but the particular version is tile based.
That's
Yes.
how we wrote it.
And you just can't hit the button to restart.
You just gotta press the key.
Yeah. Sons of a beach. You have 2 frames before you realize there's a guy there.
Mm. Well, no, I don't know what tape mode is. Hello, Daniel.
OG Hugo, if you wanted to join, the link is in the GameON Challenge channel on Discord.
All right, ghosts, come over here. I can eat you.
Oh, it says, I just looked it up. Tape mode is when you can switch the game 90 degrees to change your monitor. You know, something that you can do on games that aren't on the CoCo.
Oh, you mean rotate mode?
Yeah, rotate.
Oh.
It's I'll never get used to the shortening of all of these words. Just too old for that. I can't teach an old horse new tricks.
You mean sort of like the word sus?
Old
Yes.
horse? You mean like donkeys?
Are you calling me a jackass?
If the
Because
hoof
yeah,
fits,
pretty much.
if the hoof fits.
Okay, another game.
Ooh, got a higher score. And more of the board
Sure.
complete.
Well, I should take a picture of my. I don't think I'm ever going to get a 5,600 points again.
Sure you are.
Yeah, OG Hugo, you can join any week you'd like. We're not always doing it through the same restream thing. Often it's just in the what's the name of the channel? Discord that we usually play in.
CoCo Gaming.
The CoCo Gaming channel on Discord.
Yeah. CoCo Gaming voice and something.
Voice and video, I believe it's called.
I have no idea. I can't see that much because Discord sits on my portrait.
You have Discord on your portrait? Like you have a painting of yourself with Discord on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's just weird.
Yeah, it's very high resolution, but very slow refresh.
As paintings so often are.
Yes. One day I'm hoping to get the page flipping hardware installed. All right, who's eating the chips? I'm looking at you, Mark.
Yep, it's me. And actually, it's celery.
Ah. Show
I gotta
off.
Why, that's healthy.
I gotta try to stay away from chips and things and sugary stuff.
As we all should be.
Well, I'm sitting here eating blueberry donut holes.
Except I'm gonna spoil it with a quart of ice cream.
Oh, you had to say something. I've got half gallon of coffee ice cream in the fridge. I mean, in the freezer.
Yeah.
I died.
I'm on a crusade to save the starving ghosts.
Feed them Ms. Pac-Mans.
Yep. Mrs. Pac-Man's.
Oh, that's right, Mrs.
Yes, this is the game after she would.
Uh,
Is that why she's so slow?
Some evasive little buggers.
Holy cow. He came out of the ghost box and took one step.
Yep,
That was all the time I had to see him come.
that's definitely true.
Okay. What's the slow speeds poke on this?
This is the slowpoke.
It's called the 6502 poke.
Hey, 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 hey. What the? I just went right through the ghost.
Oh, maybe
No
it's got the
complaint.
thing where if the does it have the code in there that if the ghost isn't looking at you, then you go through it?
I have no idea. But he had to have been looking at me because there was only one way to go.
There's at least somebody liked my joke.
I was going up. All right, now I'm not going for high score. I'm just trying to get to
Level 2?
level. I might actually make it. Nope.
Oh,
Woo, 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 woo.
And why am I being highlighted? You can be highlighted, Ken.
no. That means I actually have to keep playing.
Eat the ghost! He's blue! Don't run from him. Jeez and crackers. Come here, ghost. Stop running. I want to eat you. There we go. Come here. Come here, little ghosty ghost. Yay! Second level. This is just the same as the first.
It does change if you can actually get up a few levels.
Did you complete the strawberry level?
I have not yet.
Come on, you.
Just realized I was running from the strawberry.
Yay, I completed the second level.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh, and it flashes green.
Ooh. And it's a different maze.
There we go. I think there's 8 different mazes in this game.
And I just died.
There you go.
Oh, I just got the second maze.
See, Sloopy, it's not as bad as you thought. Oh, it has been confirmed by Curtis. Yes, there is 8 different mazes. So, Sloopy, I want to see you get to all 8 of them today.
My response is inappropriate for broadcast, as it's not very ladylike.
Not ladylike. It's not something Mrs. Pack would say.
Only behind closed doors to a husband that's on her poop list.
Mr. Pack.
Yes. I'm highlighted again. Jeez and crackers.
Well, because you made it past the second level. You're the only one so far. Oh, you had to highlight me getting killed. Thank you.
No problem. I'm sure you will get past the first level.
I got past the first level. I haven't gotten past the second one yet. Strawberry screen.
Yeah. Well, strawberry is part 2 of level 1.
Well, yeah.
So you'll get to level 2. And then 3. Then Curtis will come on and get to level 4 and 5.
There we go. Oh. He jumped out and got me from the house.
From the ghost box.
Yep.
Why does the cherries like all of a sudden disappear in one spot and go to another?
Yeah, they do seem to warp.
To mess with your mind.
No kidding.
They're magic cherries.
They're part mushroom.
I was gonna say magic mushrooms.
I was pushing the other way. Hey, I got the cherries. All right, ghosts, I'm over here. Come over here. Come on. Here, little ghost. Come here,
Ghosty,
there
ghosty,
we
ghosty,
go.
ghosty. Yeah, kitty.
There we go. There's one. There's two. Get back here and get eaten. You know you want to be eaten. Whoa. There you go, Ken.
That was just the first level again.
Yeah. Keep doing the first level over and over again. You'll get good enough that you'll be able to do it twice. And then that makes it level 2.
Is that how it works?
Uh-huh.
Level 2 comes after level 1. Okay.
Wow.
Imagine that.
Never would have guessed.
Yeah, the randomness of the ghosts makes it difficult to eat them.
Yes, it does very much so.
Also, it makes it difficult to avoid them.
Does that too.
Hey, don't I know this guy? I've seen
Mark
this name somewhere
B.
before.
Who's that?
No, this Terry Steen. That sounds familiar.
Terry Steen.
And sounds familiar. I think I know him. I think I met him at CoCo Fest or something.
We need the power of Terry in this game where all the ghosts...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Maybe he, when he wrote this, it was a precursor to how random objects jump in front of you in the on the highway.
And there are other Terry Steen games to try tonight, as Curtis says, if you would like. There's Kickman or...
Oh, cool. Where is it?
I gotta find a joystick though.
Let's see.
Is this left or right?
Oh. Let's see. Hardware. It is right.
So it's left.
Oh. You know, the directional controls are about the same as every other Pac-Man I've ever tried. It's like I can't get up. I can't change directions.
It just takes a little practice to do it ahead of time.
You said his other game is Kickman?
He was blue.
Here, just let me check here.
Well, there's my high score, 840.
Oh, Kick
Bonefire, Gunfighter, Gray Lady, Able Builders, Kick Guy. That's it.
Yeah, that's not on the.
I guess I need some
Archive.
directions.
Yeah, it is. Kick Guy?
I'm looking
I'm
in
sure
the
it is.
case.
Okay, I locked it up. What did I do?
Ah, just a second. I got to get rid of my cat.
No, keep your cat.
Yeah, get a dog instead.
No, he's just going out on the porch because he wants out.
Gray Lady.
He has a,
There we go.
Okay,
it's
so I either locked up the game or I paused it.
Able Builders.
you broke it, Mark. You
Yes.
broke it. Good night, OG Hugo. Oh, Snafu also.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's like a snake clone.
Yeah, kind of. It's like I think it's like the Intellivision one. I haven't actually tried it yet, but Games Archive guy.
Eve.
Oh, I guess Kick Guy isn't on here.
Nope. All right. Let's see here.
Are my colors reversed?
Yep.
He's not. Ms. Pack is not blue, and she's not chasing blueberries. She's chasing cherries.
All right. I'll be back in a minute. I have to take care of something.
All right, I gotta switch over to.
Or in the regular show, this would be a non-commercial commercial break.
Oh, okay, but we don't need to do that because, yeah, we could show commercials. I have them all.
That ghost came out from the couch and got me.
Why are the other windows smaller? We're just we're doing a highlight.
Yeah, how
There.
did somebody else? Because mine's.
There, we'll just make everybody's the same size. How's that look?
All right. You using VCC, Mark?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, if you-
yeah. I know what I need.
Yeah,
I
just
do
hold
know
down F1 and hit F9. And then reload it. Well, this Ms. Pac-Man has teeth.
I don't know what I did to. So if I try to flip the artifact colors, it just flips right back.
Yeah,
I
noticed
was
that.
having
a lot
that problem
of games
with
do that. But if you hold down F1 and hit F9 and reload the game, it'll be right.
I don't know. It just died on me.
Yeah, you
They
can
went snow.
join Stevie. Lots of room. We only got 4 people on the call right now, so.
Well, I don't know how Stevie's going to play on his phone.
We'll just see how it looks from his phone. I
All
don't
right.
think anybody's tried to join from a phone yet.
So that trick of F1, F9 did not do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have to hit F9 twice. So hold down F1, hit F9 to
Like that, right?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm telling you this wrong. Hang on. Trying to remember how this works.
But you have to be standing on your head when you do it.
Okay. Hit F9 one more time to get the static. And now hold down F1 and hit F9. Okay. Now I'll load it again.
That makes better sense, yeah.
Yeah.
But were you standing on your head when you did it? Because it's not going to have worked.
That works on Thursdays.
My head hurts enough.
Still reversed.
Yeah. Well, remember last week, my game just as utterly refused to show the
doors.
Yeah.
But then I started having the same problem on mine afterwards.
I lost my high score.
Oh well, you can go back in the stream and watch it. I'll believe you if you tell me that that's what you got.
It was 940.
Oh, you're going to beat that.
Yeah, I just did already beat it.
So Daniel
it's a mute point now.
Okay. Back to playing.
Controls in this thing are really laggy, aren't they?
They are. It's a tile-based game, so
right. Okay, so new high score.
Not the smoothest due to that fact.
Yeah, let's try the high speed poke and see what that does.
We got to try it at least once.
Yeah.
It's almost
so
a
in
tradition.
VCC, do you just move the overclocking, or do you got to actually do something?
I don't know. I've never used the high speed poke on VCC.
Well, it works, but I mean, if you hit F8, you can take the throttle off completely. It'll be completely unplayable.
So the color flipping is just not working for me.
You've got the stuck color computer. What is the best emulator for Windows?
Well,
yeah, there's an argument waiting to happen.
That's usually an argument. I find the easiest one to use is VCC.
Yeah, me too. It's always been the easiest one.
It's the simplest just to set up and just load it, go. Probably, I don't know, XROR is probably one of the better ones. XROR or MAME are more accurate, I think, but I think that only makes a difference if you are the accuracy doesn't affect the games very much. So if you just want to play games, VCC is simple to set up and play, in my opinion. Yeah, there you go. Spend the summer setting MAME up, and it's the most accurate. But then as soon as MAME does some sort of an upgrade, you have to spend another 6 months setting it all up again.
Start over.
Well, if you have XROR on your Mac, then shouldn't be that hard to set up on Windows.
Okay, that's a little too quick. I think maybe we need to do just a little, maybe just 3 times. Let's try that. It's like boom, game's over.
Yeah, that's the other thing is you can just
All right,
use
so how do we?
XROR straight from the archive.
All right, so how do we do a little bit of overclocking and not hyperdrive?
You want
Good
to do the
question.
high-speed poke before you load it?
Of course not.
Oh. There was an overclock slider in VCC.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got
that's
it
what
up
he's
now.
using, but it's
But it-
overclocking it way too much.
It's
Oh,
like you hit F8 and it goes full speed.
right. That turns off the throttle completely. But
Right. So I want a little bit of throttle.
yeah, that slider should make a small difference.
No, because I can go like halfway and nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
But F8 and boom, it's gone. But I think a little bit would help the response time. Okay, I don't know how I just walked right through that ghost and he didn't eat me.
Yeah, you could. I think Curtis is saying that in VCC, I think you can use the poke to speed it up.
Yeah.
So here is the double speed poke.
Hang on. I might actually get this screen.
I'll give the double speed poke a try. Oh, it's in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the chat there.
Let's try it.
You're missing one dot, are you?
Yep. 1 dot.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, I actually cleared screen 1. Yay!
Nice.
Woohoo! Here, let's highlight you. There's just something seriously wrong with that strawberry.
It's like this is not the directions I want to go. Get back here. Okay, I'm just going around in circles here.
Well, it does feel smoother at high speed, but it's not easy to control. Oh.
Are you, Mark? Are you playing on the high speed poke right now, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I will. Now that I've died, I will try to set that up.
I was gonna say if you cleared screen 1 on the high speed poke, then good on you.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to switch back, but hang on, I'll do one more game at high speed.
Who's trying to join? Who's trying to join?
Okay, high speed poke in the chat. Okay, here we go. Actually, I don't see anything in the chat. Oh, there's a chat. That chat.
We've got the mighty OG here. Oh, we did for a sec.
65497 65497, comma O.
Yeah, it's nearly impossible at high speed. I didn't even see what ate me that time. I just died.
There we go. The mighty OG is here.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yep.
Holy cow.
And how is Stevie tonight?
It's responsive, all right.
Did we lose Stevie already?
I guess so.
Oh, there we go.
I guess if I close the screen on my phone, it goes away. Like I can't. I don't know if I can multitask.
This
So
is
Can you
Apple
guys hear me now?
products.
yeah,
It
we can
doesn't.
hear you.
All right, I'm going to see if I can swipe up and if you're still there or not. Because I'm not sure if I'm in browser. What's going on? Hold on one second. I'm going to see if I swipe up if I don't lose you guys.
Okay.
All right, the ticks sound
Oh,
like a
we lost him
shotgun.
again.
Yeah, this is a little too fast to do anything with.
Oh, this feels really slow now.
Man, this is no fair. I just keep dying. Man, what did I ever do to these ghosts? Don't. It's like these ghosts don't like me.
They should like me as much as I fed them.
I know the mosquitoes like me.
My cats like me when I feed them. I don't know why these ghosts don't.
Because you're feeding them.
But the ghosts should like me because I'm feeding them. What's the difference between Mr. and Ms. Pack? Mrs. Pack. Well, I would say that one's a girl, one's a boy.
One's better looking.
Mrs. Pack wears a bow in her hair, or just stuck to the top, stapled to the top of her head, I guess. Ugh. I hope these ghosts are getting a bellyache from all the Mrs. Packs they're eating.
Yeah, you think they get full eventually.
I am going to play a different game. Let's see. I don't think this is. This is the wrong SD card.
So what's another Terry Steen game?
Kick guy was one.
Gray Lady. Come on, cat. That sounds like a Sloopy.
That didn't sound good either.
It may have been. And here's a Slippy with mute off.
No, I think with mute on sounded better.
Okay. Then I will turn mute.
There. If this is not blue, press reset. Well,
You got to try your F1 trick again.
no, actually, just flip colors was
Oh, it worked on that one?
maybe. Is it in the right palette? Oh, so this is a submarine game.
Yep.
And
Yeah, Seawolf.
And this needs an analog joystick, I bet.
It does.
Meow.
That would be my cat.
Meow.
Ah, it just flipped on me.
Your cat's getting jealous of you feeding all those ghosts.
Yep, exactly. She says, feed me, or let me out on the porch with the other cats.
It's mate season.
No, it's just sunny out, so.
I hit one.
Actually, I find with Gray Lady, you can actually just sit in the middle of the screen and fire. It works just about as good.
Okay, all I'm doing is sitting here holding down the fire button.
Oh, hey, that works better.
And
Sounds like a fun game.
I got 2,200 points just by holding down the fire button. It's my kind of game.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my kind of game.
See if moving back and forth across the screen makes a
Well,
difference.
With my gamepad, it is way too touchy.
Nope, I haven't hit anything yet. I've managed to miss everything.
So are we going to change up the GameON results to include these alternate games?
I think we'll mention the other games that we tried on the stream, but I think
Okay.
just for my sanity, we'll only do the Ms. Pack for the high score.
For your sanity, then you're gonna be doing them all.
High score for each of the games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. That will take away my sanity.
What's sanity?
What are you playing, Sloop?
I don't know. It's called Snafu.
Oh, okay.
Snaffus? Kick that. Here we go. I'll play this one.
Situation normal, all fouled up.
I heard it a little differently.
Yeah, that's
I'm in
this
the
is
wrong
more-
joystick.
This is a family channel. Yes, the military has a little different wording there. Private snafu.
that's quite a version of Defender.
I'm not sure that this one was ever released.
Like it's having engine problems.
Must be Russian. Yeah, so Curtis says it
Not
was
quite
not
completed
complete.
either.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to be doing in this game?
It almost
Good
seems like
question.
Jeopardy or something in there.
Well, I think you're trying not to crash.
No, Sloopy's game.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Curtis, what is Sleepy trying to do in his game?
Well, you know, it's
I don't
not
even
too-
know. I don't even know if I scored 1,200 or 300 points.
I think 300 is what the other side has. You have 1,200. It's like Snake, but with diagonal movement allowed. It's based on Snafu on the Intellivision.
Yeah, because basically all it does is it moves one spot and then stops and redraws until it does that 3 times, and then I get this. It sits there like this.
It must be hanging up then.
We're
I
waiting
guess
for you to move.
No, because it's like 3
We're
times.
waiting
it'll
for the
move
second
one.
player to move.
All right, where's my other controller? but it's like it.
On Defense Force, it's not too
Yeah.
late for Terry to finish it.
Yeah, you see, it moves once and then redraws the screen.
Curtis says something about it's like Snake, but with diagonal movement is allowed. It's based. He thinks he has. He says, "I think you have to start in a certain direction?" Question mark.
Oh, there it goes. But it stopped me right there.
Dare I say it? This is the time I think directions would be good.
I think you have to constantly have a higher score than the opponent.
You have to be constantly pushed in a direction. Okay. Still don't understand, but
You can't cross your own lines or the computers. Is that?
It's like drawing light cycles.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
yeah, it's Snake. But it's somehow it stops, and I don't understand how it goes.
Well, you're blocked in by blue there or something.
No, I'm down in the right. You see that little part that sticks out to the right? I think blue blocked themselves in.
Oh, blue lost.
Yeah, but blue has 25,000. I have 9,900.
Are you sure you're not blue, or no? You got to be.
Yeah, I'm orange. I was
Orange.
controlling it.
Okay.
So, Ken, you're playing it. You tell me.
Yeah, just kind of like drawing light cycle. If you can just keep moving around, but as soon as you stop moving around, you die.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. You have to constantly be pushing a direction.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I was, and all of a sudden it stopped.
I
Fell
think
off
it's
your
because the other guy crashed.
Yeah.
If
But
the other
then
guy
his score went
crashes,
up.
you win.
Curtis says hit the enter key maybe to go to the next level. Jason's watching.
Level 50? Aren't you brave?
I crashed. Yeah, I guess you keep going until the other guy, one of you crashes. If the other guy crashes, it just starts over. If you crash, the game's over.
Well, I got a better score this time. Did Terry have a Gallagher game?
I don't think so.
Yeah, tonight we're only going to do just for the
Just Terry Steen games tonight.
yeah
For now.
for the benefits of people watching.
Somebody might decide on a different one later. Let's see, what else do we have here?
Are we posting high scores for games besides Miss Pack?
Well, you can if you want, but they're not going to be in the list. I'm just doing a
Aw.
list for Ms. Pack. Some of these games are probably going to end up being GameON challenges. Some other, like this game, I've discovered I really like. Balloon Fire.
Which one is it?
Balloon Fire?
I don't think I have that one.
Is this one in the archive?
I'm looking now. Balloon Fire. There it is. Yes, it is.
Does Nightmare Highway count? It gets an honorable mention. I will allow Nightmare Highway to be played tonight if somebody wants to play that.
Oh, that's kind of you.
Since it's not technically written by Terry Steen, but it's based on his life.
It's a tribute.
So it's connected to Terry.
He was a
Oh, now-
producer.
Thank you for saying tribute. I'm now going to have the Tenacious D song going through my head all night.
And here
I
I'm gonna,
apologize for that.
Yeah, he was the executive producer of Nightmare Highway.
Nightmare Highway.
Based on a riveting true story.
No, riveting is Able Builder.
Shit.
Is that any good?
It's hard. Yeah, it's not bad. Or no, is it Able Builder? Which one's the... Here, just a second. Let me take a look here. Ah, yes. I highly recommend playing this game on zero.
It require a analog joystick.
It does.
Oh,
Balloon Fire, I don't believe does. Ah. See, you got all these rivets falling down, and if you miss them, then it drops the level down further onto you.
yeah.
Oh, it is a riveting story.
I saw you playing this on your stream.
Yeah.
Shouldn't the rivets be red, like in Red Hot?
I'm not even sure if I'm in the right color palette here, but
I know it's moving pretty. You gotta slide back and forth just as fast as the riveter is.
well, you can. Because it's one of the ones that's based on your the position of your joystick to where your character is on the screen. And this is on the slowest level. Actually, it works. This one, actually, the not having the centering joystick, I have my joystick stuck in the centering position right now. So if I had my Black Beauty, it works better.
Yeah, so every 10 you catch, you go up a floor.
Yeah. Every one you miss, he comes down one. Until he squishes you. Squish.
All right, I better post my grade lead. You want me? Well, maybe I need to post this in general game.
Yeah, you can play it and post it in the GameON. I can sort through it. I'll make some mention in the GameON challenge that we also played a bunch of other Terry Steen games. But actually, I'm just gonna grab my Black Beauty joystick.
So if you hold down the fire button, yeah, you get the 3.
Now watch it. This is level. Oops. Look at how. Look at level 15 go. Although I'm in the
Oh.
wrong joystick port, of course.
Well, you get 20 points.
I guess in Great Lady you get a certain number of shots.
No, it's time.
Uh,
And
There's a big timer in the corner there. If you get enough points, though, you go to a second level.
The smaller the craft, the higher the points.
yeah, it's
Wow, I suck at this game. I was doing way better the other night when I was playing this. Everybody's concentrating so hard on their games right now. Nobody's talking.
No time for smart-ass comments.
Come on, something from the Peanut Gallery. We need some smart-ass comments. Something we can highlight. There's got to be people out there watching.
Oh, I got a score of 68,000. I win.
68,000 on which one?
Gray Lady.
68,000. Wow. I think I did about 4,000.
Well, now I want to go back and try Gray Lady again.
Yeah, I'm at 11,000 now. It seems the score to get is 5,000. $11,500.
Oh, come on,
For
Terry.
12,000.
Why couldn't you have made up your mind on which joystick port you're using? That's it. I'm giving him a piece of my mind on Saturday.
12,000. Oh, man. Don't give him too much because you still need some left for yourself.
Why? I'm never using it.
So why is the game called Gray Lady?
Because that's a nickname for submarine.
Submarines, yeah.
Because they're usually all
they're
gray.
painted gray.
Well, I was thinking it looked like something else, but
Well, it's not yellow, so it can't be a banana.
I was thinking gray cucumber.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
A cucumber, okay. Actually, I thought the Gray Ladies were more like battleships, aircraft carriers.
Oh, there you go. Now you have a question to ask Terry on Saturday.
Why is it called Gray Lady?
No, actually, my question for Terry Saturday is why didn't he make his games compatible with digital joysticks?
Yes, why didn't he have any foresight on something like that?
Well, like I said, it's not too late for him to finish that one unfinished game.
His Defender style game.
Well, you see, in all the time I did, I could only get one level. I mean, yours looks a lot more like a submarine than mine did.
See, the thing is, Sloopy is a professional game player, so
Whoa! Slow your roll there.
well, you're constantly scoring way better than us on these games. So
Yeah, and for the last 3 months, every time I play, I get a high score on the show. Within an hour of the show being over, you score something that's like twice mine.
I'm calling BS on that. That happened once.
So basically, either you're sandbagging on the show, or you're using Nick Morentis style game enhancements after the show.
I'm just getting Nick to do it for me.
Oh, I was going to ask, Photoshop or real Photoshop or just GIMP?
Actually, I had to laugh. Let me see if I can find it.
Did we lose Jim?
I believe we
I'm
did.
here.
Oh,
He
Okay.
like froze.
He's taking,
Oh yeah, I'm just taking a break.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking up right now.
Hey, Jim, are you on the East Coast, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, South Carolina.
Are you going to be going to VCF East this weekend?
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, it's
Vintage Computer Festival.
computer show for old stuff.
Oh no, didn't even know about it. Where is it
Yeah.
at?
It's in New Jersey.
Oh, that's kind of a drive. It's a good 12 hours.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, I go to VCF Midwest and CoCo Fest, and they're 15 hours.
Wow. You're a lot more social than I am.
No, I'm very antisocial. That's why I have no friends.
Or he's a slow driver.
Who? Who's a slow driver?
Well,
So if you can see my feed there, I'm pretty sure Nick is trying to buy another Ferrari because somebody in Australia is trying to sell Space Intruder for 250 Australian dollars.
Wow. That's like 275 American, right?
Something like that.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
Nick?
Mark.
Space Intruders?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
made that one. It's one of his
I've
games.
never seen that
That's why I figure it's got to be him.
one.
well, Nick will sell it for $20.
I gotta actually take a shot of that and post it to him.
Yeah, wasn't that shown on this show, or it was shown on this show, I do believe.
Hello, Mr. L. Curtis Boyle.
Curtis Boyle, how's it going?
The professional game players here now.
On a Mac, huh?
It's a Mac thing. We wouldn't
There.
understand.
Nope.
Now we
there's
can
the
talk
hiss.
to Curtis.
And
Sorry,
the
what?
hiss is back.
Oh yeah, he's hissing.
I didn't have your microphone turned on, so you couldn't talk to us.
You said I'm hissing again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sounds like you're turned up
There's
real
a-
loud or something.
Hissing coming through your microphone.
That's because us us uncivilized people don't use balanced XLR microphones. It's a Mac thing. We wouldn't understand.
I mean, it sounds like you have a record needle on the label.
It's not that loud, but
How about now?
Still there.
It changed, but it's still there.
But your voice is normal. Oh, there
so
we go.
250 Australia is like
Stop for a
184
second.
US. Oh, 184 US, then that game is definitely worth it. Got to buy that.
How about now?
Same.
Yeah, still hissing.
Sounds less though.
Okay, now it stopped.
That sounds better.
He must be muted.
So
That
echo
sounds real good.
has to be off
Oh,
for reason.
yep, much better.
The what has to be off?
Echo cancellation.
Hmm.
I should not be getting any echo because I'm going through headphones and a mic, but
Hmm.
I know this platform has not impressed me much. Let me put it that way.
I think
What,
it's an okay backup. It's definitely
Yeah,
an
no,
okay
it's better
backup.
than nothing.
Yeah. Like it's very easy to learn, so a bunch of us can all be ready to go on this if need be. And one of the nicest features that we discovered the other night is if we're doing this one, nobody can rage quit because, like, I started the stream, but I can leave at any time as long as there's another administrator here. It'll just
Oh yeah,
keep
yeah.
going.
I think I saw that. I caught a little tiny bit of the
Yeah,
test.
so it'll just keep going. So we could technically have like a
What if we all
200-hour
left?
GameON challenge as long as somebody wants to stay on here and play.
I'm starting to think unladylike thoughts again. 200 hours.
Well, what if we all left and just left the stream running?
Just somebody just leave it on
I
the
mean,
empty
aside from
chair.
it vastly improving the show, I don't know what else other effect would have. But
I don't know if you just saw what we're talking about, Curtis. Just showing on eBay, somebody has a copy of Space Intruders for 250 Australian dollars.
yeah, that's been up for a while at that price.
Yeah.
Nick was saying he could retire because he's got tons of original copies left too.
Are you sure that's not one of Nick's?
Yep.
he's just to get a little extra cash, another Ferrari.
Yeah, the retirement tour. There's not any way to highlight 2, is there?
No. Well, no.
Not like film strip and then highlight 2. That's not one of the choices, is it?
What are you guys talking about?
Trying to figure playing with how you can do things on here. I mean, if you just want two different people on the, let's see. No, that does that. Like if you just want to show two different people playing, like could just show me and Sloopy, and I could, so the administrator can just gray out the.
Yeah, they can shut off the other 2.
Yeah, you just shut off the other people's, gray them out, and then whenever you want to bring them back, you just turn them back on.
Yeah, that wasn't quite what I was after.
No, it's not a very efficient way to do it.
Yeah, I would have wanted everyone else to be visible too, but yeah, oh well.
Oh, so you want two people to be larger and everybody else to still be.
Yeah, to still be on the film, like on the bottom film strip. So like when we have an interview, we'd want to have the person, the two parties be highlighted.
Well, I think one of the things that's not going to be happening on this
Yeah.
platform is that if we have an interview show, we got to make sure that we're on the OBS platform.
Yeah, because we normally have way more than 10 people on the panel if we have an interview.
Mhm.
But for something like this, I think it's okay.
We do need consistency, though. If we keep flipping back and forth, that's going to be too confusing for people.
Well, I think right now we're just trying it out.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like, so if at the last minute Sloopy can't do the stream, then I can jump in, or
No,
somebody else.
it's good to be doing this because we do need to practice.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're doing it right now, is just getting the practice in there.
So you've already beat my score. So you got a second screen level with just 4,000 points.
Yeah.
But I got
Don't ask.
4,400 points and can get a second screen.
Not sure how that works exactly.
In what?
Gray Lady.
Yeah, I thought it was about 5,000 that you had to get.
You have to kill
next level.
40%, I think, within 60 seconds of the ships or something along that line.
Oh, so
in
it's
the
a
notes I sent
percentage,
you,
not a
Ken.
score? Yeah, because the one time I did actually get... I only got like 3,500 points or something like that.
Oh, you just got to hit more stuff.
Oh, apparently you have to kill the depth charges before they get down, or...
Some like, yeah, evidently.
Or at least get out of their way.
Nah, because it didn't hit me at all, and
Yeah, if it hits the bottom, apparently it ends the level, I guess. I don't know.
look at Curtis go on this.
Ah, nuts.
Where did Curtis go? He's
No,
up in the
look at him
corner.
go.
Oh, look at him go.
Yeah,
Well, now there's the professional game player.
yeah.
No, that's Buck and Taz.
Oh, Curtis is... I highlighted him to watch the game just right when the game ended. Wasn't that nice of me?
He's gonna play another one. Show us how to play.
Yeah, here's somebody that knows what they're doing on Mrs. Pack. Although that's an interesting color set you've got, though, with the red.
I had to go to the old version of VCC or it wouldn't play properly.
Oh,
So it's got the crap artifacts.
I couldn't get the artifact to work properly on mine at all.
Yeah. Well, I know it keeps like flipping back every time it changes the screen, and there's a lot of bugs in VCC, unfortunately.
You don't say.
It's one of the reasons I use MAME for development, even though it is a pain in the ass to set up. And XOR, for some reason, when I'm running with an actual joystick plugged in, it lets me go left and right and doesn't let me move up and down at all.
Interesting. Yeah, I use XROAR and don't have any problems with it.
I use the Color Computer 3 and works fine for me.
I don't have a capture thing on my CoCo 3, unfortunately. I'm not made of money like you coffee magnets.
I might add my newly upgraded 6309 color computer 3.
Oh, did you finally get that done?
I finally did it.
So you've actually tried the Amigos game of the week here to put a review up?
Which one's that?
0 Hour.
Oh,
Because it actually does kick native mode in if you have a 609.
I haven't. I've been playing Gunstar. I finally got to play Gunstar on a real computer.
I just got Gunstar.
I mean, I've only had the 6309 in there for not even 24 hours yet. So
Plus, you got all those optimized CoCo 1 and 2 games I did too, and a few other CoCo 3 ones like Xenon.
I spent that was my day yesterday, was soldering my hair.
Hmm.
So we're looking for a buzz cut by Showtime.
Actually, I'm quite proud to say I did not solder one piece of hair onto the CoCo board. Scott Cooper is in the Scott Cooper is in the chat.
No, he's here watching us mortals.
Yep.
There, now the real professional game players here.
I'd like to know why the ghosts don't go back and forth like they do in mine. If the ghosts acted like they do on Curtis's screen, I probably could have gotten a better score.
Likes him better.
Nothing like a good old cheat poke. I mean, skill.
Uh-huh.
I think the problem is Curtis's ghosts don't have the energy to go back and forth because they haven't been fed nearly as much.
That's true. Yeah, they're malnourished.
Oh, man.
I hit keyboard by accident. I did too. I'm just gonna let myself die. There's lag on the keyboard in this game for some reason. I don't know
There's a
if that
lot of lag
happens-
on the keyboard.
Okay, so that's not unique to the emulators.
No,
There's lag on the joystick in the in X-Roar, I think.
Well, mine has infinite lag when I'm trying to move in a certain direction because it doesn't move that way at all.
Aha. Yeah, I had to I had trouble moving, and I had to push the joystick in the direction way before I got to the turn in order to be able to turn.
Ah. So is the chat in Restream here active?
yeah,
Okay. Just close down the other window then.
those are the people that are currently talking, and we can talk to them. You can put chats in there from here. Well, obviously, whoever typed "hello, fine people" is not talking to the people that are actually playing the games. I don't think we're the fine people.
Sure, we are. Along with it's not fine as in like fine dining or fine jewelry. It's more along the lines of like
Effed up, insecure, neurotic.
like Laurel and Hardy. This is another fine mess you've gotten us into.
I keep forgetting that the scrolling on this works backwards too. It's most recent on top. For the messages, chat stuff.
No.
It's a standard chat.
Yeah, but it
Shouldn't
puts the
be.
most recent message on the top, not on the bottom. Like say Twitch or
Oh.
YouTube or
Mine doesn't.
mine is. It's putting everything on the top.
Yeah, mine's on top.
Really?
Mm.
Weird.
I guess we're special because we're hosts.
It could be because we're hosts.
We're the hostess with the mostesses.
There's just some setting you can do. I much prefer have it recent on the bottom myself.
Yeah, I haven't seen it with the. I don't.
Yeah, because the bottom says Restream.io messages from audience will appear here 183327, and the top one is CoCoMan. It's like a fine powder 185142.
Yeah, that's then CoCoMan's on the bottom of mine.
Yeah, in mine it says 205117.
Ah, come on, Terry Steen, pick a joystick port.
I asked him to come watch. Oh, we'll see if he has time.
He likes variety.
He can come in here and show us how to do this.
Wow, nice high score, Ken.
Thanks. That was because I was changing joystick ports again.
Oh, I thought you rolled it over. That should be your story and stick to it.
Yes, that's exactly what I did.
And who's going to pick up all those needles after you've dropped them all?
Somebody will walk through there in their bare feet and pick them all up for me.
Oof. You keep missing them.
I have a device, Jason. I've got Polly Shoemaker's USB to CoCo joystick adapter. I'm actually playing with the deluxe.
Don't.
Yeah, I think he was talking more about Ken.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ken, you know that there's this really cool product that actually lets you just plug in your joysticks and then it switches with a switch between the ports.
It's probably one of those Australian products again that I'd have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Go
called
all the way to
Australian
Australia to
Killer
get.
Spider or something like that, I think.
Yeah. I think I know a guy that can probably hook you up. CoCoMan says it's evidently done with magnets.
Well, I can't have that then because anytime magnets get near me, I forget everything. They erase my memory.
You don't start singing She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain?
I just start making left turns when there's magnets around.
Who's the
Yeah.
prettiest girl at the little harvest moon ball?
Yeah, Coco Man, I apologize. I thought it uses bimetallic strips.
It only works when it reaches a certain temperature.
You just blow on it like a NES cartridge.
I was kind of thinking of maybe just building myself a robot that will just
Switch it for you.
unplug the joystick and plug it into the back.
That would be a good idea.
No,
You know, that author needs to update that song. It's 10-digit dialing now. You know, Jenny's phone number?
Tommy Two-Tone.
Oh,
Yeah.
the needles are picked up with magnets. Okay. Not the joystick switcher.
Oh.
Oh, who's joining the call?
Yeah, using a
Just-
needle or using a magnet to pick up the needles, that's an attractive option.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, how are you? Can you hear me
Good.
okay? 'Cause I've
Yep.
got a different headset today, which I'm testing.
Oh.
Yep,
Yep.
here you
Hey,
go.
That's fine. You just need a different head.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything about that, I'm afraid.
Hey, Nick's here. That means the show's almost over.
Ah, that
Wow, what
sounds
time
about
is it?
right.
I'm usually in bed when he gets here.
Yeah.
That did happen the other day.
Yeah, that's right.
We just
It's
signed
11
off, and
a.m.
here comes Nick.
Yeah.
It's only 11 a.m. I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah, well, for the first 2 months of shows, it was like he would show up just as when we were getting close to the end.
I'm such a good player. It takes me a long time to play. So by the time I've finished on my end, you guys are gone. So I don't know. I'm just too good.
Well, that's because you keep coming in on Wednesday and realizing you're a day
Yeah, that's right. Probably.
He's also too modest. Not.
Had to finish polishing the Ferraris.
Yeah, yeah. They get a bit dusty under the bed all the time, so I have to keep them clean.
Mm.
Make sure the cockroaches are not inside.
Oh, so he's got one of those garages that
Yeah.
fold down into the ground.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one.
Is it a Matchbox or Hot Wheels?
Matchbox.
Ah.
So what's this game like?
Ms. Pack?
I'm not playing.
Yeah, Pac-Man.
Frustrating as hell.
It's takes some getting used to.
Yeah, it's tile based rather than, or character
That's-
almost based. Rather
Yeah.
Than,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
that's
can-
that's the
You
biggest.
definitely got to anticipate your turns.
saying that you
Yeah.
got to get used to it is being very kind.
Oh well, it was a freebie back in the day. It came with on a magazine disc, didn't it?
Yeah, T&D.
TND, that's it.
It had a shareware feel to it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not quite shareware. I mean, T&D was a magazine, cassette based one. But it was like $70 a year or something like that, and you got 12 issues a year with one of these games per month, basically.
So basically, you paid about $7 for it.
Less.
I want my
But
money
still,
back.
if you got good at it, it is probably the Pac-Man with the most screens out there.
Yeah, I don't think any of them had 8.
Yeah, the original arcade only had 4.
What's the sound effects like?
Tick, tick,
Nah,
tick, 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 tick,
Fairly,
tick.
fairly basic. I mean, the little whoop when you need to go.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Terry will talk a bit about its development and
Yeah.
things when we're on the show. I know some bits of it already because I was trying to get a bit of background. But
Yeah,
Scott Cooper
Scott's
says
it.
that it's like playing. What did he say there? It's like playing an old LCD handheld from the 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, it's
That
like
is true.
like an LED game.
What are the things there on the right? I see some extra graphics on the right-hand edge
Oh, those
there.
are the fruit. The fruit.
Cherries.
Oh, they're the fruits. Okay.
There's
thought it was
cherry
a
and a
graphic.
strawberry, or on
Okay,
Curtis's
yeah.
it's cherry, strawberry, and something else. A radish, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Peach.
Yum.
It's supposed
Is
to
that
be
a peach? Oh,
Yeah.
I
Supposed
thought
to
it
be.
was a radish.
I assume it's a machine code game, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll give you one sneak preview peek, part of the interview talking about the background games. The shapes in this are all drawn with Bjork blocks.
With the what?
Bjork blocks.
Ah, Bjork. Yeah.
That's
I've never
Steve
used
Bjork's
it, but-
tile and graphic editor, tile and map editor.
Very early one. CoCo
Yeah.
1 and 2 one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what was used to draw these.
I mean, the shapes look pretty good.
Yeah, even though I'm running on this crappy, doesn't do artifacting right version of VCC.
Well, we ignore
Oh,
the
there's-
colors.
There's Terry in the GameON Challenge channel.
Oh, tell him how to get in here then.
Now I assume I'm not being displayed here because I'm not streaming a
No.
video, right?
Hey, I made
Yeah.
the third maze. Look at that.
The only people being displayed are the people that are sharing their
That didn't last
Playing.
long.
their
Oh, right.
screens.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, actually, while we're here, then I should. Have I got an updated version? I could just show you afterwards my jumping Joey.
Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
cool.
Oh well, what I've done with it so far. Oh, it's
Yeah,
still got
Steve's
a
not
long
on,
way.
so that you can bug him by showing it off again when he's not here.
Oh yeah, of course. I've got to keep that
And
up.
we'll make sure that we mention it in the news on Saturday.
Yeah, well, that's right. Telling me it was great. You
Yeah.
missed out, Steve.
No, we'll just say,
Again.
for the regulars that actually show up here, we've got
Yeah, well,
Nick, previewing his game again.
again, you missed
Yeah.
out.
Go ahead, Nick.
Well, okay, I'll try share in the background. Now, give me a sec to find out. Remember where the sharing is on this program,
Same place as Zoom.
which was it? Oh yeah, it is
Bottom
too.
middle.
I was looking for a different place, and it's in the same place. Yeah, you're right. First thing I'll do is actually run the thing. So hang on. I'll share the desktop. Select one of these things. Word. Maybe I've got the wrong one there. Hang on.
I'm still trying to figure out what my other shapes are here. Cherries, strawberries, something, grapes, I think. And I don't know what
Yep.
the heck that last one is.
Apple.
Maybe.
It's more like the electric guy.
Looks like a little charcoal girl.
It's saying, unless I press something wrong, it's saying sharing is, hang on, unable to share screen. Screen sharing is not allowed.
Okay, go up to your bar, to your address
Yeah,
bar. There should
I
be a little
remember
up
this.
arrow that's got a
Yep,
line
I
through
see
it.
it. I remember this
Click on
same
that.
thing
Yeah.
happened. Yeah,
I've done
share
that
the
a couple
screen.
times too.
Yeah, I did it the other day and I forgot. It says blocked temporarily. Okay.
Yeah, unblock. Just
Allow.
click on the unblock error. Did you tell Terry how to get in here, Sloopy?
I told him to join, and he's typing something.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, does this? I assume this is going to share sound. So
Not sure it'll share sound.
well, we'll find out. Okay. First thing I'll do is I'll go to the. I'll run the main program. It doesn't do a lot at the moment, but anyway, we've got to say that Steve missed out anyway. Run Joey. So do you like my title? I figured it was on the name Jumping Joey.
I like
Took me
that.
ages.
Where have I heard that before?
Yeah, it took me ages to come up with that. So that's the title screen.
Nice.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Jumping Joey.
What's with all these Australian themed things?
Well, it was. I'll tell you now. It's a Frogger. It's a game of Frogger, but Ken actually suggested a Joey, a baby kangaroo, and
Yeah.
that got me thinking. I thought, hey, that makes sense. He jumps as well. It's Australian themed, so that sort of suits me perfectly. And then he even topped it off by saying, and you could call it Jumping Joey. I said, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'll just tell everyone it was my idea and everything's good.
Nice.
And I'm getting a hubcap from a Ferrari out of this.
You get to look
So
at it.
yeah. So yeah, it's just doing the title page and the high score page. It does start, well, goes to start the game, and I've got the first level in there. Well, I'm starting to. It does the road. So, and there's a bit of a test routine playing some sound effects. So ignore the sound.
Well, I don't think you're sharing the sound, so we can't hear it.
Oh,
so-
okay, it's not sharing it. I can hear it on my end, but it's not coming through.
Yeah.
So it's going to have background music. That's why the test routine's in there at the moment. It does two voices.
That doesn't look like a road I'd want to cross.
Yeah, I know it's a killer road, isn't it? I can adjust it, make things go slower. There's 3 speeds. So there's slow, medium, high, and I can vary the layout of the cars too. So again, this is just a test screen.
You know, you need to have a car wreck every now and then.
I know, but well, in Frogger they never did. So this was
Well,
to be
This
a
ain't
Frogger.
This ain't Frogger.
Well, it's not anymore. It's a bit different, and I'll show you some of the test screens of the other levels that I've got planned. So, and I can't get out of this. I've got to reset it. So that's the game, and I'll just go to the graphics program. Well,
So Scott Cooper's asking, is it in semi 12?
it is, yeah. Semi Graphics 12.
Yeah.
So that's the first screen you saw. This is just my editor. I can move a cursor around and draw with it. It's a little basic program I did just to help me edit the pictures. But that's the plan, the layout. And the display at the bottom is where the score and the timer is.
What's the yellow
Level.
four,
So,
what's the yellow thing with the 4 things around it?
hang on, I'll just go back to it. That's the frog. Well, I'm not going to have a frog because unfortunately, semi-graphics is very low res. So, and very very limited in what colors you can put next to each other. Well,
Yeah,
actually none.
That looks like a perfect for frog leg sale.
Well, yeah, that's right. But it's been changed. It's not a frog anymore. So I'll show you what I did to try and make it look like a kangaroo. It's pretty hard, but anyway, can only do so much in this resolution.
Well, don't they both look
I'll
the same from up top anyway?
Yeah, probably.
Sort of.
Now there's Frogger has 2 levels. Well, no, it's got 1 level, but there's basically 2 levels of the one screen. But because of the low res, I couldn't fit both of them on there. So I split it up. So you get to see the freeway scene is the first level, and the next one is is the river, which is this one coming up. So I'm still trying to draw up the
Ooh.
design,
That's a
and you
heck of
can
a
see
crock.
it's a big crock. You can see how low res the pixels are, and also you can see some of the color problems where I can't have colors next to each other, so I get this bit of a black outline. Can't do anything about that. Unfortunately, that's the limitation of semi graphics. So
I
I
like
just
that.
have to
It's
do
nice.
I just have to do the best I can. But I wanted a blue background. If it was a black background, it would be a problem. But I wanted a blue background because you're meant to be jumping over a river of water, not a river of oil being black. so that's the best I can do. And I've got to animate all that. But wait, there's more. I thought I'll add a third screen, and it's going to be the second screen in actual fact,
This is why you make the big
whereby,
bucks.
yeah, so you cross the freeway, then you cross this, well, I'm not sure what to call it yet, but it's more outback,
It's
like
the
a parkland.
it's the
So
grassy field next to the road before the
it
stream.
is. It's a grassy field, and the white areas are fences. So you've got to get across, but you've got to go, around the fences. And there was to be people on lawnmowers going up and down these rows. So you've got to dodge the lawnmowers. So I haven't drawn any of those yet, but that's the idea for the second level. And then you'd go to the river that I showed you just before. So it's still a long way to go. But that's what I've done so far.
I like the semi graphics.
Either way, we've achieved what we want to achieve, and that is to show Steve something that he missed out on.
And Scott Cooper is also asking, will there be points for jumping? So are you going to be able to rack your score up just jumping back and forth on the bottom?
No, I don't. Did Frogger have that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the case. I haven't looked at
The one CoCo version does that we played for the
Yeah.
GameON.
Yeah, I believe the original Frogger does.
It does? Okay. Well, if the original does, I probably will try to do the same. It does seem like a bit of a cheat way to make scores. Just keep
Well, there's a
jumping.
timer, though.
Yeah.
And-
You just what you
well,
got to
there
do
is
is
a-
make sure that the timer's worth more than the jumping back and forth.
Good point. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So in other words, it doesn't pay to try do the level as quick as possible. It's best dawdling a bit, just jumping around.
Or just make it so that jumping forward towards the goal counts for a point, but jumping backwards or sideways doesn't.
Well, jumping forward, that means there's only so many you can do.
Yeah, you're just going to get a set bonus then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas if you got points for left and right, that may make more sense.
Yeah,
Because
if you give points for that, but then just make it so that if you do that and then go at the last second, you're not going to score as many points as if you had done the thing really quickly.
Yeah, I'm going to have to read up and get all the info on original Frogger, but I always liked Frogger and I always wanted to do a Frogger. And then, of course, I had this brainstorm about putting kangaroos in.
Yeah.
Shut up, Ken.
That's a big crock, like your graphic there, I think.
A big what?
A big crock.
A crock of
Big crock.
Yeah, crock of shit. And that's the other thing. I'm going to have Aussie animals, so not an alligator. It's going to be a crocodile.
Well, because
you
every
guys-
animal in Australia kills you, you can have anything that you have there: pet dogs, cats.
Pretty well, yeah. I can take the entire catalog from Jason and just pull all those animals.
Yeah,
Spiders.
killer wallaby.
I will have a spider because in the original game you had flies that you had to get. I'll replace the flies with spiders.
And
You
make
get
sure you're
points.
most vicious.
You get
And
points for squishing the spiders rather than eating them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
And
exactly.
make sure your most vicious animal is a koala bear.
Yeah, well, we were talking about that with Curtis the other day. I said he was saying about, oh, should you put a koala in there? I think koalas are not very deadly at all.
You should just have the koala on the log so that if the Joey jumps on the log, the koala just pushes him off.
Or you could have
My
a koala
log.
with rabies that's foaming at the mouth. That would work.
Rabbit
Well,
claw.
I've got the graphics that I've. Hang on, I'll just bring up all the main graphics. So that's the main graphics that are going in. You can see all the cars. That's my Joey. That's about the best I could do.
I was going to ask if that was a duck.
It could pass as a duck, but ducks don't jump, so ducks are out.
Oh.
So that's a Joey. That's gonna be a spider. It's a fly from the Frogger, but I'm gonna get rid of that and put a spider.
Why is the Joey yellow instead of brown?
Well, his feet are brown already, so yeah, I know. It's a bit hard. We don't have a lot of choices in color. So,
Yeah, we're not a
And
Commodore
not only
64
that-
where everything's brown.
well, yeah. And the other thing is, a lot of the animals are going to be brown. I've got a brown alligator, a crocodile. I've got brown logs. I thought, well, I don't want all the animals to be brown. So I thought, okay, he's a bit of a unique yellow kangaroo. The one in green, that's a platypus. The original had turtles. I figured, well, let's call it. We do have turtles down here as well, but then I thought, oh, let's call it a platypus. They go in the water, and they have a big square beak, so that kind of suited the low res quite well. I thought that's perfect. I made it green though; they're not really green, but
Yeah, it's
again, I needed more variety in the colors, so I thought, no one knows what a platypus is anyway. So
And really,
I can
it's
do
it's not a yellow Joey; it's a blonde Joey.
Joey.
okay, yeah, he's been in the sun a lot. Yeah,
The sun bleached his hair.
yeah, that's right.
As long as he's not a Karen.
Yeah, that's right. So anyway, that's Jumping Joey.
Cool.
Yay!
Now, that share should have turned off, I assume.
I can turn it off for you.
I thought there it goes. Oh, you did it. Yeah. How do I get the four display up there again?
The witch.
I've only got. You have all the people all on a yeah, like that.
There. I do that actually, or one of
Oh,
the
you do that.
administrators.
All right. I
Yeah.
was wondering how the heck did it change from 4 to 1, and it did it by itself.
No, we did it.
So you have
Oh,
full control.
Mr. Dave, you just missed Jumping Joey.
Well, gotta show it
Next
again.
new game.
And what are you playing, Curtis? That doesn't look like Pac-Man.
Gray Lady, another one of Terry's games.
Ah, another one for Terry. Yeah.
Fire, fire. Dang.
You did it.
Oh, darn.
This one
I
moves
was up to the third
in
too.
right.
What's
This
that?
one moves in tiles as well, doesn't it?
No, this one moves a bit more smooth.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
Maybe it's just because your shape's bigger. I'm not sure. I'm trying to make it to level 4 because there's 4 levels of play per game, and I can make it to level 3 fairly consistently, but I've never really get past it yet. It's based on the arcade game Seawolf, in case anybody's
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
that. It's a really
Seawolf.
old 70s game.
Ooh, that was before I was born.
It was back when I had to play arcade games in black and white.
Get off my lawn.
Space Invaders.
Not even
Mhm.
kidding. No, it's before Space Invaders.
Well, that was in black and white though.
Yeah, true. Or green, maybe if you had the overlay thingy.
That's back
I
in the
wonder
day
how
when they
we-
put colored gels on the screen to make it look like it was in color.
Gels? Wow, you're old.
Just knowing what the word
Vectrex.
gels mean.
Ah, good, made it to level 2.
I wonder how he draws that timer. Because
He probably
it
knows
drew it.
math.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, did he do the math, or is it a whole lot of frames?
He could have done it either way. He's got an actual extension to BASIC that he did that adds like some 2D to 3D graphing functions and stuff. So obviously he knows math.
Right. So
I know,
is this
I know how to put on 3D glasses. That's the extent of my 3D.
yeah? So is this a basic program? Is it?
No, this is ML. It's actually got a good
Okay.
explosion sounds and stuff. You can't hear them, but
No.
did I get enough to get to the next level? Nope.
So how is the restream going? Can people find it useful? Good or-
It's it's not.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. I mean, it's
Right.
not something we want to use every week, but to have it
Right.
in our back pocket and have a lot of people trained on it for in a case of emergency break glass.
Right.
Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
I mean, for GameON, it's actually not bad because we don't normally have that as many people on the stream at once.
Yeah.
And also, actually, this would work good as a nice condensed thing if other people wanted to do shows like.
Like if you wanted to spend 24/7 just promoting the hell out of your new game there, Nick, you could just come on all the time and put it
Yeah,
out.
that's right. I can then tell Steve, you missed it again and again and again.
But yeah, like if there's people in the community that want to do another like spin-off type show, like a programming show or a hardware show or something like that, then this would be easy to do. There's not a lot of having to get set up and
Yeah. And I take it, apart from us, there's all these other people logged in watching the show. On the right, the chat.
that's just all
line.
us.
Boy, do you overestimate our audience.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's just
Oh.
us. We each have two screens, so you have to have your camera stream going to get your sound, and then we're each sharing a screen to do the game.
Yep, right, I get you. No, that's all right.
So we're
For free,
limited
it's
to
not-
we're limited
For
to 10
online,
people.
yeah. 10, yeah.
But
Yeah, it's not
one of the
free,
really
but
nice-
it is online. You just need a browser to do it. So
yeah, that's one of the
Yeah.
really nice things is like I don't have to worry about my computer crapping out all the time like it always seems to do during my personal streams. So because it's online on a browser, so even if I drop off, as long as there's somebody else on here that's an administrator, the stream will keep going.
Right. Cool.
And like we were saying the other day, if CV were doing something and he decided to rage quit and there was other administrators on there, he could rage quit, but we'd just all sit here and continue laughing at him live.
Cool.
oh,
There we go. Scott wants to see a Nick and Curtis show of how to make games in assembly.
I've never made the game in assembly. What the hell would you want me on for? Oh, I made it to 4. Right on. Finally.
Oh,
I guess the thing about the thing is, it's 2 stages to doing games. One, you got to know about machine language or assembly language programming. 2, you got to know about game
design.
putting
Yeah.
design and
And
game
drawing
logic.
graphics and doing sound and
There's all these other
having
things as well.
originality and creativity.
So, yeah, I mean, it's actually a pretty hard job. You're not just explaining how to program; you're explaining a lot of other concepts. And yeah, every time I thought about doing that, I thought, oh God, where do I start? It's taken me 40, 50 years almost to get to where I am now. I'm not going to explain 50 years worth of bumbling around. The best way, I reckon, is just get in there and do something, and then you learn from your mistakes. It worked for me.
And Jason wants to see soldering tutorials by Curtis.
Oh yeah,
that'll be a short show.
that's right. Well, no, they won't be that long. You just have to show them what not to do. So that'll be pretty quick. So
Oh no, you watch me
once
plug a soldering iron in, then you watch me try to solder it, and then about 30 to 45 seconds later, you watch a 911 call live.
Well, that's right. See, and once you master that, you know everything else.
Yeah, you're ready to go to start a career.
So plug your
That's right, you
soldering iron in, type 9-1, and then start and hit the other one right away.
Or you might just say, plug in your soldering iron, make sure it's hot enough by licking it. If you burn your tongue, it's ready.
So if you also
Geez,
have
why
to
isn't
hold
Great
it-
Lady the game of the week here? I'm actually doing good for a change. I'm on the 6th level now.
It looks not too bad too.
Yours is playing a little better than mine did. My VCC must be whack.
Which version of VCC are you still running, Curtis?
I'm
That
running
looks
an
like
older
the
one
old
because I couldn't get some of the things to work properly.
Oh, okay.
So I switched to an
That's
older
what-
version to get it to run.
Right, okay. Because the newer version does have better colors.
Yeah, it does. The problem
Or
is
not-
if the artifacting's wrong, it keeps resetting itself every time it resets the VDG. So
Oh,
you
okay.
lose
Yeah.
your color set. So it was playing Miss Pac-Man with blueberries instead of cherries.
Right, yep.
Oh crap! I don't think I'm gonna make it past this one. I'm not hitting very many darn targets. Oh, I did make it. Cool. Oh, I missed.
Gee, I wonder how far I can go with this new Bluetooth headphone.
Well, let's test it.
I'm about to. I'm just.
We'll tell
getting
you
re-
as soon as we can't hear you anymore.
Yeah.
We'll tell you when you can't hear us.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Nick. Try it. Run out naked in the street. See how long it lasts.
Just mute it before you hit the restroom.
Hang on. I'll try going to the other side of the room. Can you still hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes. Oh, sorry.
I heard that. Okay, now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about as far as I can go in this room. I'm about.
Still
What's that?
sounds good.
It's only 3 meters away. It's 3 meters away. I'd have to go into another room and see, but it could be a bit difficult at the moment.
Well, you mean you've got Ferraris and a house that has more than one room?
Yeah, the Ferraris are in the way. I don't want to step on them. I mean,
They're in the spare garage off the back of the mansion
Yeah.
by the ocean there.
oh, that's all right. Yeah, I bought this cheap rubbish Bluetooth headset, and I thought it wasn't going to work, but so far it seems okay.
Well, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good evening.
All right.
All right.
See you
See
later.
you later.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.
Boy, you can't get any more Canadian than this. Moose running past the Tim Hortons.
Where do you see a moose running past a Tim Hortons?
For some reason, Google thinks I need to see a bunch of photos that say photos that sum up that perfectly sum up Canada.
Ah,
That's been some pretty good ones.
oh, Terry says he's trying to connect.
Support our right to arm bears.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, that's right. This street, that street, and the other street.
Terry's here.
Yeah, he's trying to connect to the call right now, I think.
Oh, picture-wise.
Here.
Uh, who? What? Somebody trying to join?
Terry's trying to join the stream, so. Oh, I don't see him here.
Yeah, and
He's in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat. I don't see him in the waiting room.
Oh.
I don't see him on Discord, so.
Do. You.
What browser are you using, Terry?
Oh, he says he's in Discord on YouTube Live. Oh, he's in YouTube. You have to. Yeah, we're. Just a second. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, isn't there supposed to be a portal from Discord into this?
Well, I'm on Discord. I don't see him anywhere.
I don't see him anywhere on Discord either.
Yeah, he's on Discord. I was talking to him in message, and he was talking in the thing.
Ah,
I'm just not familiar with this system, so I like the old setup where I just told them join the CoCo game.
Yeah, it's
channel.
definitely easier, but
Since most of them are already in there, it's just a simple matter of joining the channel.
let's see. Can
All I have to do is click on the link, right?
Sloopy, can you private message him the link to see if you can just click on it from there?
I put the link in the GameON to him
Okay.
because we were talking in the GameON, and because he was posting in the GameON, that's when I asked him to join the show.
but Terry, you click the link that goes to Restream. I do know it's a bit fussy on some browsers too, so it might depend on what.
Well, he
browser
says
you're
he's using Firefox, which is what I'm using, and that worked actually pretty easy. So
That's what I'm using too.
Kids. Good Lord, that's the first time in 30 some years I've been called a kid.
okay, I'll just try this again here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Missy's computer's not set up. Otherwise, I'd connect with that to see how it looks from the guest's point of view, so I'd be able to help.
Oh, and Terry, don't worry, you'll be doing the normal Zoom call for the actual show.
Yeah, this is just a
Way to torment us.
just a way to torment you guys.
Oh, as a side note, Nick, my apologies. It took me so long to get it. I just been having one thing after another.
To
Send you money.
for oh well, yeah, whenever you can. Don't worry, I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
sent it earlier tonight, like about.
Oh,
like,
you did.
about 15, 20 minutes before you came in.
Oh, okay,
Now
I
you just
haven't
got to wait
checked.
for
So,
Nick to send you the interest charges,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, yeah.
Also, as a side, I said I was going to buy a copy for Erico, and Erico said, "Don't. He'd work something out with you."
Oh, okay.
Is
Oh, well,
am I sending you that too, or because I said I
Oh,
would?
I haven't checked. Oh, all right, yeah, I'll check. I haven't looked yet.
Yeah, because I also went full hog and also bought the other one that you released when I was sick.
Is
what was
that the
that?
Gunstar? Was
Yeah.
that under the name? There was one that came in by a Christopher Lucky.
Yeah,
That would be him.
that would be
Oh,
me.
that's it. Oh, okay. Well, I do have him. I didn't know. I wasn't sure if it was you. I
Yeah.
sent you the files anyway. So
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. I did receive that then. Yeah, great. I'm now going into another room. So if I cut out, we know that the range has been reached. Am I still coming through?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
we'll be able
almost.
to hear you go to the toilet, just like we did with.
Oh, well, I could do that. Hang on, and you can. We can do it a quiz. How many did I drop?
Oh.
Hey, then you can stream on our stream.
I'm almost at the other side of the house. It's still working. It's not bad for a
Nice.
cheap headset.
Okay. Now
Yeah, the
you're
only
starting
problem
to
is we
break
can
up.
still hear you, Nick. Other than that, it's fine.
And don't mind the peanut gallery, Nick.
I'll try going the other direction. It might go a bit further. Okay, it's still going. Still
Yep.
sounding
Yep.
clear. Should
Terry,
I?
any luck on actually getting onto audio?
It doesn't sound like it's opening up a link in his browser.
What
Yeah, we're
version of
not in.
Firefox?
We're
Is
not
he
in
running an older one,
Discord,
maybe?
Terry. We're this is through a browser.
Yeah, it's totally through the browser. You won't need Discord at all.
Wow, that's really good.
Still hear you.
So I should get on the show this week, and I can have the headphones on. I can be talking to everyone from the bedroom without. I don't have to get out of bed now.
You got out of bed before?
Eventually, at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
He sleeps in a Ferrari, so he doesn't get into
Yeah.
bed in the first. Or is it a Ferrari bed?
Yeah. Well, both. Okay, that's good.
He uses the Ferraris to hold up the corner of the bed.
Yeah. And if you notice, it hasn't cut out. I've noticed no cutouts that we were getting this morning, Curtis.
Oh, good.
None. It's been really good. My faith in Bluetooth has been restored.
I never have faith in Bluetooth.
Well, yeah, I never did as well, but yeah, this is actually working quite well.
Yesterday at 6:24, my son sent me a message saying, "Hey, Dad," and then 2 minutes ago I said, "Hey, son," and he goes, "What?" And I says, "Oh, it's just bad lag. I was responding to your previous message." He's like, "Lag, huh?" That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I used to have a Plantronics hands-free headset for, well, actually just went in my one ear for my cell phone.
Yeah, that's
And I
what
used
this
to use
does.
it- I used to use that on my old laptop, and it worked quite great.
Right.
And unfortunately, my dog chewed it, and then when I ordered another one of the same type, it didn't work as well for some reason, which really cheesed me off.
And then you shot the dog?
No, because the dog just chewed it up. The then girlfriend took the other one that I had. And I figured it's better to keep the dog than the girlfriend because the dog can be trained.
So you shot the girlfriend.
Hey, I'm a firm believer in that old adage: put your girlfriend and your dog in the trunk, drive around for an hour, open the trunk, and see which one's happy to see you.
Oh, yeah. Terry's been trying to contact me. Says, yeah, I've been. I haven't replied to that. Is Terry listening? Is he? If you're there,
Yep.
Terry, say hello. Yeah, I'll answer his question here.
Yeah, I was trying to help him, but I don't know this system very well.
Well, I can't understand why the link isn't opening up um, a browser window for him.
Yeah, I have no idea.
What browser did he say he has?
Firefox.
Okay, yeah, well, it definitely works in that.
I know it works in Chrome.
Terry says hello.
Hi, Terry. Oh yeah, Terry, you're East Coast. Are you going to VCF East this weekend? He said it returns invalid.
Huh. Weird.
Is the URL getting cut off?
Let me try copy link. Let me make sure I copied the whole link because I just copied it from above. Yeah, it looks like I copied the whole thing. Let me try it in Firefox on this machine because I'm on the stream in Chrome. Live cam, digital audio. No. Real tech, no. All right. So you can see Test Loopy.
Yep. There's a test Slippy here. So.
All right, and that all I did was open the link in Firefox, allowed it to use my microphone and thing, and then put a name in, and then did it, and said go.
Yeah, and that's what I tried that too.
What version of Firefox are you running, Terry? I know older versions of Safari don't work properly with it. Might be a version problem.
Yeah, this might be an older version of Firefox also. I don't think I've updated it in a while myself. Yeah, this is 99.0.1. There.
Oh, did we just lose Curtis?
I'm switching to the newer VCC.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I had hope for a while there.
Play nice, children.
The hell's the fun in that?
Ooh, my timer bubble disappeared.
It's black on white.
It's black with a white. It's becoming white.
Hmm.
I wonder if he's got some sort of an ad blocker or something that's.
Oh, that could be.
I've got an ad blocker. It's working for me.
.99.0.1. What are you, Nick and Ken, running for Firefox version?
Oh, geez,
Now,
I have no idea.
where do I see the version number?
Glad
have to
you
go to-
asked.
oh,
I assume it's in the help area,
yep,
maybe.
about Firefox.
Here it is. Yep, about Firefox. Oh, well, I've got the latest, 99.0.1.
That's the same one he's running.
It automatically updates, so he should have the latest version.
Well, we have to chalk that up to just one of those weird things.
Oh, so it's like Nick?
Yep.
PCC just crashed trying to run defense. That's great. And we'll go back to the older version, see if it works. So anyway, Terry, when we come to the show, come on with Zoom with the same credentials as we did last time you were on, or I think I might have resent them to you. But pop in about 15 to 30 minutes early just to make sure we can iron out any glitches like this.
But we shouldn't have glitches like this on the old tried and true system.
Yeah, hopefully not.
See, this is why we have these test streams on stuff like this. To figure out what can and will go wrong.
Oh, so you're basically what you're saying is that my stream's just a test stream, not a real one.
No, your test stream, your stream is the tried and true. This is the test stream. I'm the guinea pig.
Ah,
It's a step up from being the jackass.
if you say so.
Yeah, you're still in the conversation on the chat, Terry, and you get to watch us butcher
Yeah.
trying to play your games.
Let's see here.
Hey, Ken, what was the smart bomb key again on this?
I was trying to remember that.
Bader's gold.
Um,
Timers, I should say.
The space bar is the warp.
Might be F1 then.
Hey, Ken,
Yeah,
share my screen. Make my screen large.
full screen.
Yeah.
Where are you?
You should see a Firefox window.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, because basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this on how to do it.
Well, yeah, but it's coming up on his. It's coming up as an invalid.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to show it just for everyone to see.
Okay.
All right. So here we are in Discord in the GameON challenge. This is the link that you want to use. So you want to go onto it so it's highlighted. Right click, copy link. Then you come over here to your web browser and you put it into the bar. Paste. And then you'll see it there. Then you hit enter.
Uh-oh.
And it'll come up with this screen. And it should ask you for your camera and your microphone, and then you can hit allow once you select the proper one, you hit allow, and then you just enter a nickname in here over here on the right, and then you hit you make sure it's the right screen, and then hit join stream. My apologies. And
Then
yep.
we're on the stream.
And then you're on the stream. As you can see, into infinity. Whee! That's really cool looking.
Ken, I think I found a bug in defense. Mind you, it was never completed, but
What's the bug?
we'll take a look.
Just a second. I gotta get Sloopy off of here.
All right.
I'm getting rid of Test Sloopy.
That's it. There. I've been removed from the stream. So that's how it works.
Oh, I gotta take Sloopy off of full screen.
For anyone that's interested. Yeah. Let me get back
Oh,
to
am I sharing?
Nope, you're not sharing, Curtis.
Oops. I forgot when I reset to the other VCC.
window, extra or share.
Okay, can you see it now?
Curtis. Just got to turn your
There's
share
Curtis.
on. There we go.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, you
See,
froze
everything's
everything.
frozen except me.
Now you can just go through and shoot everybody.
Well, I can't shoot though.
Oh.
Shooting doesn't do it. Hyperspace works.
Oh, you got you stopped time.
We just lost Curtis again.
Yeah, I had the wrong window highlighted, so I hit the space bar, disconnected.
Oh, there he is.
And VCC just crashed.
We're having lots of problems with VCC tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Curtis, you should have a D for your last initial.
Why?
Then your initials would be LCD.
No. Proud Irishman here.
Yeah, I would say lowest common denominator, but
And I'm in the wrong joystick port again.
Yeah, well, there's a solution to that.
Yes, build a time machine, go back and make a in the CoCo community, make one or the other joystick as the player one joystick that everybody uses.
Yeah,
On every game.
I could understand why they did this on the Commodore 64, where some games use the one and others use the other, but I don't understand why they did it on the CoCo.
Because nobody ever said to anybody, this should be the standard.
Yeah, because you see on the Commodore 64, there's a technical reason to use one over the other. The one of them shares the lines with the keyboard. But on the CoCo, there's no technical reason to use one over the other.
There is a bit. Yeah,
Oh, there
a
is?
bit. Yeah.
But it's
Ooh,
not,
I found a
So-
bug.
but it's not a big one like you can't use.
Curtis, check out my feed. here.
No, it's not a big one. It's
Yeah.
not a big one, no.
Yeah, because on the keyboard.
Oh, did you get the planet blown up?
I did.
That's not a bug. That's part of the arcade game too. That means you've killed all your humans.
Yeah, I know, but you don't die. Or I guess it's just not completed yet. But you can still go through and shoot all the bad guys.
Yeah, you can do that in the arcade game. You can still shoot all the bad guys until you die.
Oh, I thought when the planet blew up, you died too.
Nope.
Nope.
You just every lander turns into a mutant is what happens in the arcade.
Oh, okay.
You're just gonna get hungry.
Ah.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to eat roast alien for a while.
Excellent.
Yeah, he says he's tried everything he can see, but he cannot talk or play.
Well, next week we'll be back to normal.
I
Well, this
thought we
weekend
weren't,
we'll be back to normal too.
yeah,
Well,
I thought we
for-
weren't going back to that.
Yeah? This is our backup.
Oh, because I thought that
Unless you just want to
here-
use this for the GameON challenge.
I can see benefits to it, but I'm not crazy about it. Because
The thing I like about it is that it's easy to learn so that we can have a lot of people trained up on doing it.
Yeah.
So that if need be,
because Stevie said he doesn't want anyone logging into Restream directly except for him and
Oh.
Mark.
so he wants us to start using this.
This will get you everything that you need to do anyway.
Well, what we can do,
No, I mean,
Sloopy,
like
if you want, we can run it through the Restream, but have everybody just join on the channel, and then we just highlight the channel as the thing we're streaming.
Mm.
But then you can't adjust volume levels for everybody or anything.
Well, everybody would do it themselves normally, like you do when you're, I don't know, like, do you adjust everybody's volume levels, Sloopy, or we usually have to
I
do
just-
that ourselves?
I do that in an individual basis already. Because I'm sharing the window in Discord, I've already got people set up and down. So unless they go to like a different source, then they're already set for me previously. Like when Stevie's on his desktop as opposed to like on his cell phone, then I have to change the level. But otherwise, they're already set for people's normal places that they are connected from.
No, you could just do everything normally through OBS like you are, and then just
Yeah, well, the thing is-
stream OBS through this.
I guess I could do that. Or I could just have this share the screen like I usually do in OBS.
Yeah.
Because it's like, where is it?
Because I also think this was just a way that people can do it without having to set up OBS and at least get
Yeah.
a
Well-
basic show done.
Yeah, just the host. Yeah.
Yeah, I would use it in a pinch, but I've had a few people privately complain that they didn't like the way it looked and blah blah blah. So, and plus, like
Well-
the limit of 10 guests. I mean, on the GameON challenge, that's not as much of an issue, but on the main show, that definitely is an issue.
I mean, we're not ones for change. I mean, we still use a 40-year-old computer.
Yeah, because this is the screen that I usually share in OBS.
Well, it's not so much change. There's limitations on this one that I find a little bit fatal for a full blown show. Not
Yeah.
Yeah, like the sharing the sound is difficult. And
Yeah. Because you see,
it's more difficult. It's a complete pain in the ass.
Yeah, you see the screen that I'm sharing now. That's what
Yeah.
That's what I usually share in OBS, which sends to Restream.
And the 10 people limit, I mean, especially with interviews, that's
well, see, and you could do that. Just share that to here, Sloopy,
Yeah.
if that's how you want to do it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
we're just trying this as a thing to get us up to speed on doing it if we need to. Like if you're away or you're unable to, all of a sudden.
yeah. Like if every streamer that has OBS set up is not around, and rather than not have a show at all, I would definitely go with this.
Yeah.
I just will have to tell some people, okay, we're full, you can't come on. And
Well, we already got to tell everyone that we're not on Zoom that day. We're going to be on Restream.
Yeah. Well, isn't there a portal for this to add people in the Discord voice channel?
Other than sharing it, I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I don't know, because I haven't used this. The first time I used this was tonight when I came in at 10:07. So
Yeah.
I don't know what options and such are available. I mean, I do like the highlighting. It's a little bit easier than
yeah, it does have some nice
Discord,
features.
but-
I will give it that.
Yeah. I mean, it's got some nice features, but it's also got some shortcomings. So
yeah.
it's not the perfect thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly is. It seems easier than using OBS, but I'm used to using OBS, so it's not that big of a deal.
Here, I'll read you a direct quote. I'm not going to like out the guy who said it, but he's a regular viewer and he's not a panelist. And his specific comment to me was, "I'm catching up on CoCoTALK, and well, the new format is terrible and not pleasing to watch."
Is that when you're on it or when you're off it?
Well, I wasn't on at the beginning, and he must have saw that. So
I didn't find it. I watched back the show just because I was interested in seeing how I was out of sync, but I didn't find it that bad.
Yeah,
well,
I didn't
it's
find it
personal
that
taste.
bad.
I mean, a lot of people would have differing levels of.
It
Some
looked,
people really
it
like
just,
it, I'm sure.
it did have a little bit of a different feel to it than the way that, and part of that was because, of course, we were still struggling to find out, like, we're having problems with the reverberation and.
I mean,
Hearing some
even the
of
OBS
the stuff
setup
and-
evolved over the years.
Yeah, I mean, Just from
it's
the-
gone through some layout changes.
just from the standpoint that it's was the first time that we used it, like,
I mean, every time Rob Inman was hosting, there's a different layout.
The two major beefs I have with it for a regular show, not for GameON or special broadcast. And then, like I said, I would definitely take it over not having a show at all. So don't get me wrong; it's not like
Yeah.
I'm saying I would never use it. Is the
Like
limit
a-
of 10 users? Because we're always over 10. We very rarely do a show that's just less than 10. So you're basically telling some people, "Nope, you're not on this week, buddy." And then the second one is the sharing sound on tabs, because I open sometimes
Yeah.
depending on the news, I might have 40 tabs open, 19 of them have sound, and every time I switch to a different tab, it shuts it off, and I have to reconnect it again, and that is such a pain in the ass.
if you have a whole bunch of stuff that you have to share, it's definitely not nearly as good as Zoom. But I mean, just doing it this way, where you're sharing one window for the whole thing. Ah,
What happened?
my computer just flaked out.
No kidding.
That was some amazing graphics.
Yeah. High resolution.
Is that one of my screensavers?
Now, what was I saying?
How wonderful of a game this is.
Oh yes. No, this format works fine for just sharing one screen, but yeah, it's more of a pain to share multiple screens.
Yeah. Yeah, lately we haven't had a lot of players, but then we've also haven't had very popular games.
Wait till next week.
Uh-oh.
Well, I've already announced what next week's game is, so
Oh, what is
Shoot,
it?
I don't remember. Still surprising me. Oh.
It's some lame Aussie
Yeah.
game, I think, isn't it?
yeah, something that
Oh.
we're giving you time to buy.
Which I haven't
Oh,
bought yet.
okay. I better.
Oh, what?
Toadstool Tipper or something like that. I'm not sure what it was.
Neutroid? We playing Neutroid next week?
If anybody can figure out how the hell to play it, sure.
It's easy to play.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling him.
I like it. I mean, every single drive wire has been tested with it.
Yeah, but you're an
There you
Atari
go.
guy, so no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we prefer more sophisticated games.
Games
Just
that
like-
can read more joystick positions than on, off, left, right.
Yeah. And you can have up to 4 of them. That was one of the things that I thought was interesting in the XLXE OSs. The joystick ports have shadow registers for them. And even though the XL and XEs don't have 4 actual cartridge or joystick ports on it, they still have the shadow registers. And they're actually read from joystick ports 1 and 2. So if you read joystick 3 and 2 and 3, because they started 0, it'll read 1 and 2 again. But if you add hardware to add the joystick ports on different hardware to read to them, you can actually add the 2 more joystick ports, and they'll still work in games that are programmed properly.
Ah, crap. I
Well,
played
hey,
the
it's
wrong
get-
color here. This is the newer VCC with better artifacting, but then it doesn't let you switch colors. It keeps reverting it back.
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
Ghosts don't stop.
Sounds like Terry was trying to get the audio, but couldn't get the audio to work.
My cats are just dying for attention right now.
Oh my God! It's been 3 hours since you've paid attention to them.
I know.
They're gonna die.
That's what's going on. I'm just going to take a little break from playing games for a minute.
You're gonna
Did
pay
some
attention.
Nitrous 9.
You're gonna pay attention to the cat, right? Meow.
No, I think she's mad at me because I just threw her off my lap.
Mm.
Oh, good night, Terry.
Good night,
See
Terry.
you on Saturday
On Zoom.
on Zoom. Oh, and Terry said that Nick, he wants to know the assembler you're using right now.
I use the Robert Galt's EdTasm Plus, which 6309 rather. I'll send him a link in that email that I have. It's pretty cutting edge. I think it's the best assembler you'll find on the CoCo. What? No laughter?
I just snorted in my drink here. So.
I was expecting a riot, a laughing riot.
I don't think you have too many people on the call right now that use assemblers, though, so there wouldn't be too many people to do it.
Yeah, probably. I'll just
Not on
find
the CoCo.
EdTasm 6309.
Yeah, I think if the controls were better in this, it wouldn't be a bad version of Miss Pac-Man.
Well, Terry did say that when he wrote it, he was all about the math and not thinking about.
Playability. Yeah.
Okay, so that just drummed up all about the math to the all about the bass song.
Well, it's better than going by it's all about the Pentiums, baby.
That's a good song. Weird Al's awesome.
Yeah. And yes, I do have a Dorito in this thing. Are you kidding me? Get
Nope.
in my mouth, you little
Dorito.
Somebody clip that out. We'll use that as blackmail material later.
I'm sure it probably will be by someone.
Do we still actually have anybody watching us?
Do we ever? I'm not even sure.
4
Yeah.
people, 2.
Well, this
Nobody
is
on Facebook, 2 people on Twitch, and 4 people on YouTube.
Okay, well, I'm one of the ones on. What am I on? I was on Twitch. Well, maybe I don't have that up anymore.
Yeah, I turned off my Twitch. I'm gearing up.
I'm
for
one of the
bed here.
people on Twitch, so
getting to be about my bedtime.
Yeah, I think we'll go with the show for 10 more minutes, and then that's. Ah! God damn it, cat! Ow!
Bang, bang.
There. That's the best part
There,
of the live stream so far.
Ow!
Ooh, I guess the cat is mad about something.
No, she just tried to jump onto my lap and missed,
Ow!
and slid down my leg.
Any blood?
Um,
Not yet.
nothing seeping through my pants yet.
Ow!
Not touching that one. Not touching that one.
Yep, that's even worse than Sloopy's choice cut of audio clip.
If you would have done a video of it, I think we would have gotten higher ratings.
Or banned. One of the two.
Yeah, we
And,
could.
and we can, and we can sympathize. We've been there too.
I haven't. I've got a dog.
Okay, Terry, I sent you an email.
Are you kidding me?
Nope,
like
not
medic.
kidding you at all.
Well, I'm going to drop off now. It's time for my Vegemite.
Sandwich.
So, time for your Vegemite self-poisoning ritual?
My COVID preventative. Kills everything. And I mean everything.
I believe it.
Kills everything but an Australian.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, they might as well just call it latrine swill, because that's probably closer to the reality. But
Have you ever felt like drinking your latrine?
on a warm summer's day,
Latrine, Listerine, Ovaltine. That's an interesting sound to make with a joystick.
At least we hope that's a joystick.
all right. I'll see you later. It's been fun.
All right, have a good
All
night.
right,
later.
see ya.
Okay,
Have a good one.
bye. Bye.
I'm gonna go get a drink and then I'm gonna play another one.
Do you know? I think I'm going to head off to bed too.
All right, have a good evening.
All right, catch you guys later.
nuts. I think I'm done for today too.
Okay, well, I'll just wait for Sloopy to come back, and then I'll end the. Well, actually, I don't even have to wait for him to come back. I can just end the show.
You have complete control.
I do, but I can, if as long as I stay on here, I can still talk to him when he gets back. So, all right, well, have a good night, Curtis.
Yep. I'll still hang around the chat here for a bit. I just wanted to kill the screen off because it's the wrong colors and it's bugging me.
Oh, you poor thing.
All right, well, Sloopy, you don't have to go home, but we can't stay on the stream because I'm about to end it.
Oh. Okay.
But we can get on here and play and talk for a bit. I'm going to end the stream because we're losing all of our
Well,
audience.
I do have a
so-
question for you too before we
Okay.
completely end the stream. So out of I think a few people here actually ended up playing like the whole Terry Steen collection.
Mhm.
What were your favorite games out of the Terry Steen collection?
I like the balloon one
Balloon Fire.
and
Okay.
balloon fire, and actually I like that defender one if he finishes it.
Okay. Sloopy, did you try some of the other ones too?
I tried the Mrs. Pack, obviously. I loaded up the what was it? The gray
Gray lady.
and it wasn't too bad. I mean, the thing is, I don't have an analog joystick, so
Yeah, you'd be kind of screwed on that one.
yeah, and it was pretty good. Looking at the Riveter and the balloon ones, I'd probably like them. I didn't try them because I don't have the analog controller. But I probably
The
would
balloon
like.
fire, I don't think you need an analog controller for because it just moves you left and right, depending on which direction you're moving the joystick.
Ah,
The Riveter one is equal to where you are on the screen to where your
Yeah.
joystick is placed.
right.
Like
And
Ketchum or some of the other ones, yeah. Or Popcorn.
yeah, because it's similar to Kaboom, and I like Kaboom, I probably would like it. But they certainly did. I mean, obviously the graphics in the of them looked good to me. All the graphics look decent. It's just the controls are okay to less than desirable at best. So, but other than
Yeah,
that,
for me, it depended on the game. I mean, I'll have to agree. Like Mrs. Pack, that one needed, I think, smoother movement, and definitely the keyboard routine in particular is pretty bad.
yeah,
Um,
it's
The lag, the joystick routine's a bit off too, but he admitted it.
yeah, because it's like when you're coming around a corner, when you're coming up, it's like the ghosts have two positions before they're like on top of you, and you have two positions, so you're only like
Yeah.
3 positions away, and it's like when I go from 1 to 2 to 3, if I'm at 2, I hit the other way, and I still go to 3 before I turn back, and sometimes the ghost is there already, and you die. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? And I mean, if he would have just like added a half step for the for each of the things, it wouldn't have been so bad. Um, like a half movement for the tiles, if that was possible. I mean, that probably would have made it a little bit better, along with better controls. It would have been a very good Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's something I'll have to ask him on the interview because he used Bjork blocks, which is set up for like byte boundaries, which on P mode 4 is either 4 colored pixels or 8 black and white pixels.
Yes.
So it should have been able to move a bit less than it is now because it looks like it's jumping like double that. Or
Yeah.
you could draw alternating ones, one in this position and then another one slightly shifted over. It depends on how it's set up. I don't know.
Yeah.
But as far as the games go myself, I'd have to say my favorite is Gray Lady because of the variety as you go on the later levels. Able Builders, actually, for me, I like it better than Kaboom.
Yeah.
Because Kaboom just starts getting, massively fast and that's just, the end of it. Whereas this one, at least you like that thing comes down closer and closer to you, which gives you less time to react to it. But every 10 you catch, you push it back up. So if
Yeah.
you get pretty good at it, you can slam it. And you can actually crush the guy at the top, too, and get a bonus, which is cool. So that would be that one. Balloon Fire is a fun one, always has been. Kickman, that one, another control thing. The game itself's pretty good. Like if you get to the second wave, you actually do, just like Kickman in the arcade, you start collecting balloons on top of your head instead of popping them. But I can't seem to get the kick to work most of the time.
Yeah, that's the biggest
Like
problem.
I can get it once in a while. You can watch it zigzag up, but otherwise, it's like maybe 1 out of 5 tries I can get it to work.
And when you do kick it up, it has a very random way that it comes back down, so I almost always miss it.
Yeah, I wasn't able to play Kickman because it's not on the archive.
Yeah, I'll have to put it up there. It's actually a part of a T&D, but I think it's one of the issues they were missing. Obviously, we couldn't try Gunfighter because it requires 2 human players. It's based on the old arcade Boot Hill.
Well, you could play it, but it would be very one-sided.
Yeah, very.
I'd still lose.
It's actually got some like multi-voice music in it and stuff too, and it looks like there's 2 versions of the arcade game. There's the original one from 1975, which was called fight, I think.
Yeah.
And that was basically, it was just two guys wandering up and down the screen shooting each other. That's it. You had so many bullets. The 1977 sequel, Boot Hill, added in cactuses and the wheel, the wagon that's going up the middle.
Yeah.
And as Terry mentioned to me, it's actually got a few things like certain objects will absorb a bullet. Some of them will bounce them off, so you have to dodge the bounce. So when you're actually getting going in that one, pretty good. I mean, boulders and stuff will do different things than a cactus does, different than a wagon does. So it actually has some variety, but it requires 2 human players. Defense, that's one where it's a little bit buggy. I've had it freeze and do weird things a few times on real hardware and on emulators. It was a good start. I mean, the radar obviously is not there yet. And it reminds me a lot of Planet Invasion by Spectral Associates, if you guys have seen that one.
Mm-hmm.
The way the game plays and the relative size of the ship, etc., and how it moves and fires is pretty reminiscent of it. Though this does have the extra, like you get to Wave 2, you can start seeing like the baiters and swarmers and the bombers and all that kind of stuff. So it actually does seem to follow the arcade fairly close. I would have flipped around the hyperspace and the smart bomb keys myself because I generally tend to want to use a smart bomb. So I want a nice big key in the keyboard I can hit without looking.
Yeah.
As opposed to trying to hit this funky little F1 key. But
it's a good start of the game. Good start to the.
So defense is a CoCo 3 only?
Yeah, the only one he ever actually got a start on, the CoCo 3.
Is that like a recent development?
No, this was done
him,
back
or?
in like 87,
Ah,
88, somewhere around there. But Great Lady is my favorite because that has variety. It plays smoothly. You have to kind of know what your goals are, which obviously if you had the manual, you'd have no problem. But basically, there's a certain number of ships you've got to destroy within the time, and then you go on to the second level. In the second level, you've got to shoot around the mine, the floating mines thing, to kill ships. The third level, they start dropping mines at you, and if any of those hit the seafloor, you die. So you have to shoot all those and still try to keep shooting ships. And then the fourth level combines everything at once. You've got the mines that are blocking your shots. You've got them dropping mines at the bottom to kill you. Plus, you're trying to shoot around them too and get enough to get on to the next level, and then it just repeats. So that one has a fair bit of replay value for me. That's my favorite out of the batch.
yeah. Why do the ghosts reverse direction so much in Mrs. Pack?
Yeah, and you remember? I remember you mentioned that you had actually ran right through one.
Yeah.
I've had that happen too a couple times, and at least the times it's happened to me, it's right when you've got a bouncing fruit and a ghost and you. And if basically you all hit the same square at the same time, I think you go through the ghost. I don't know if that was the same situation you had or not.
No, it was just me and the ghost.
Okay. Could be like both reverse direction at the exact right time, so the next draw is like one past each other and just skips. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were right next to each other, and then it was like we were both right next. I came up because you see where Miss Pack is right now on my screen.
Yep.
I was one above there, and over to the right in that open area.
Yep.
And I was going left. Ghost was going left also, hit the wall on the left, and then turned back around, and I was like one spot behind it, and he went right over me.
I should also mention for anybody who's still listening, we're not going to be doing just Terry's games. He's done some utility stuff. He's done some music playing software. He's done. He was working actually on a version of the King James Bible that you could search through and stuff too, which never got completed. So there's a bunch of other projects that he's done or has started but not completed that are not games. So it'll be covering a lot of things. And then of course we're gonna have our little discussion on maybe trying to get him back in the market. I think that's why he's asking about assemblers with Nick. I hope see if we can kind of get back into it, either to finish some of these things or actually with all the stuff people have learned since then to maybe go for a big end game like one of Nick's or something.
Well, we can always hope.
Yeah, it
always
worked with
good to
Rick. I
have
mean, Rick came
more-
back, finished his game, and then started resurrecting other ones and working on new ones. So
It's always great to see new content in the CoCo community.
yeah, Bruce Moore finished a game he started back in the early '80s. I mean, I still haven't finished my damn operating system.
What operating system are you working on?
It's only been 30 years, still not done.
Good.
That's
Lord.
all. Jeez.
Oh, so you're working on GNU Herd?
On what?
GNU Herd.
GNU. I know what GNU is. What's Herd?
Sorry, that's funny. You know how GNU is not Unix, right?
Yeah. That's the
Well,
part I understand.
GNU was supposed to be a complete Unix-like operating system. Well, the thing is that they were supposed to make a kernel also, and it was called Herd, Hurd. Well, the thing is that they started it, and it's been made, and it was started about the same time the GNU Utilities was. Well, the thing is that it was plagued with so many problems and delays that it still hasn't gotten a full release. And Linux came along and was much more popular because it was much more finished. And basically, GNU still isn't quote unquote released, even though you can actually run it. Look it up. It's still being developed the last time I looked a couple years back, but it's supposed to be the kernel for the GNU utilities so that you have an entire free operating system.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the case of Nitrous 9, it's just that, there's so many requests, there's so many things to add. You're still trying to optimize, speed things up, adding new features, et cetera, too. I mean, it's just like any modern operating system that, it keeps getting expanded on. So it's kind of a never-ending project. I wouldn't say it's not done. I mean, it runs pretty well now, as it is, and has for years for the most part. So it's not like I wouldn't consider it. Like the next version we release, which may not be at the fest here because I just haven't had time, and there's not that much in it to make it a warranted release. I'm going to actually make it a kind of an official EOU version 1, even if it doesn't add that much, just because it's pretty stable. I think we can remove the beta moniker.
Yeah. I haven't ran it since you asked me to test that thing. Then when you found out about the issue with 2 hard drives.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a problem with VCC.
Yeah.
Which is fixed now too in the latest VCC as well. So
yeah. So.
Anywho, I'm going to head her off here. Oh, for those of you who are basic programmers and want to write arcade games for the CoCo 1 and 2, I did find this last weekend, and I put it up early this week on the Color Computer Archive. I found ComputerWare's basic compiler, which is different than the ML basic from WasatchWare and different than the Circomp's basic compiler. And I actually found a copy of the manual for it too. So I think it's version 2.5 of the software, and there's version 2.4 of the manual up in the archive. So if some people want to try that, it does support graphics commands and stuff. There's a couple of demos included, like little things like drawing boxes and circles and stuff. And it actually does run the compiled versions a fair bit faster than the standard basic one. So there's some potential there to write a better game in basic than you would normally be able to do without having to learn any assembly at all. So I wouldn't mind if some people actually get a chance to give it a shot. I know Eric did a quick try of it, and he said it actually looks pretty promising. So
I'll have to take a look at that.
Is it a good basic compiler?
I haven't ran it since the late 80s.
What's it called again?
CoCo 1 and 2 only, so I don't really remember.
What's it called again, Curtis?
I think it's just called Color Basic Compiler, actually.
Color Basic Compiler?
If you take a look at the most recent uploads to the archive, like when you get on the homepage,
yeah,
the manual for it and the disk image should be right near the top.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to put a fork in this for tonight. So I'm Ken, and I'm here with Sloopy and Curtis, and we've been playing Terry Steen games tonight. And yeah, for the CoCoTALK challenge, and also because Terry Steen is going to be the guest on CoCoTALK this Saturday. So if you would like to see him talk about these games and other projects that he's done, then tune in to that on, well, the channels you're watching right now. So, as Sloopy's saying, goodbye, Coco on, and we will see you next week with a Coco 3 only game.
Then how am I supposed to drag in forever?